Hi, I'm the Toy Mom, and today we're going to see what's in this princess surprise bag. We don't have one princess today, we have two. Let me show you what we have. Here we have Rapunzel, and we also have Cinderella. Both the girls come with stamps and Play-Doh, and it's a special Play-Doh. It sparkles. So let's open it up and see how this works. I opened both sets of the Play-Doh Disney Princess sets, and one of them is for Cinderella, and that is this one right here, and this one is for Rapunzel. It's really neat because they have different colors of Play-Doh, and this is the Sparkle compound, which if we're going to be making crowns and things like that, seems very appropriate. And they each have a crown, different colors though, and they each have a stamp. And of course Rapunzel's has Rapunzel on the stamp, and Cinderella has Cinderella on the stamp. So we're going to be using those, and you actually use them with the crowns. But before I get to that, each one of them has a cutting tool, and actually they're very different. Cinderella's, oh look at this, it's her coach, and we can actually use that as a mold also. And then Rapunzel has a knife, and in the handle there is a mold. So let's get started with these. To use the stamp, the handle of the stamp will be the crown of the princess. So you'll want to slide this into here like that, and now I have the Rapunzel stamp. I guess we'll stamp first. Now Rapunzel comes with a pretty purple and gold Play-Doh. So let's put some of that out. Let's use the purple to start out with. There we go. Smooth it out a little bit. Okay, let's see how that works. I think, look, I can use the knife and I can cut around my stamp. Here we go. Put my extra Play-Doh away. Okay. And there is, oh, there is our Rapunzel stamp. We can take even more off. Use that cool knife we got. Okay, so I like that. I like that. I'm going to bring it in even closer. Okay, so we got a stamp. Now, let's use some of the gold. And look, her knife has the castle, and then it has her putting her hair down. So let's start here and go up like this. Ooh, can you see? I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but there is sparkle in this gold Play-Doh. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of some of that excess. There we go. Let's see, we got some of her hair. I know we did. Let's see how that came out. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, on the other side, we have a starfish. So let's make that in gold. There we go. Okay. That's going to be a little tricky to get out, but it comes right out. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. It has a lot of detail. Okay. And then one more thing I'd like to do with her set. And I guess I'll use the purple again. Is, you know, we have this crown. And to me, we could use the crown as a form to make another decoration. So let's do that. Take off the excess. There we go. There, you get an impression of the crown when you do that. So you could cut around it with the knife if you wanted to. So that shows you the Rapunzel set. So she comes with her stamp and her knife and her gorgeous Play-Doh colors of purple and gold. So let's take a look at the Cinderella set. She has a blue crown. And here's, we're going to put her stamp together. Remember, you just put it in there like that. See? That makes it very handy, doesn't it? Gives you a handle, plus it's a gorgeous regal crown. So she's a little bit upside down. So her set comes with bright pink and silver. So do you want to make her in silver? Let's see how that shows up. There we go. Smush it out a little bit. There we go. That came out great. Now she doesn't have a knife. What she has, and we'll try using it. Look at this cutter. It's got a really odd edge, but I bet we can use it for this. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so now we have our Cinderella along with our Rapunzel. There's both girls. Yeah, very nice, different colors. They complement each other. Okay, so we also have on the crown Cinderella in the middle. We have hearts on the side. So let's just use some of our pink Play-Doh to see what kind of mold we get from that. There we go. There. Okay, can you see that okay? I like the little hearts. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to use her cutter to cut off some of the edges to make it a little neater. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. All right, so we have those. I need to pick my Play-Doh up. Now, let's take the cutter itself and back to our silver. Looks like we could make a carriage. Remember how the carriage was a pumpkin in the pumpkin patch? And then through magic of her fairy godmother, Cinderella was able to go to the ball. It's a wonderful story. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. It's got a lot of detail in that mold. See that? You can always take extra off, use your cutters, do whatever you want. Okay, well that was fun. And the neat thing with Play-Doh is we can start all over again if we want. Okay, well thanks for watching. And Now choose another one of my Disney Princess surprise bags or one of my other surprise bags to open, and don't forget to subscribe to me, the Toy Mom.